Okay, so what I've been working on is I decided before I take the tire off is I would take as much of the rear end of the trike apart as I possibly could get out of the way. The less stuff that's in the way, the better off I'm going to be. I knew when I bought the G-Mac that I was going to have to spread the frame a little bit, maybe 3 to 5 millimeters. Not a lot, but the wheel and the cassette and the motor and everything won't fit in the standard space. So that's beside the issue with the dropouts, which will have to be filed down a little bit. Anyway, you might wonder how I'm going to do that. I don't have a frame spreader, if there even is one. So what I've done is I've put my head to work here and my skills and came up with an idea that I'm going to use to work this out. It's just a simple piece of bolt, threaded rod, and I'm going to make a frame spreader. Okay, there's 2 nice size washers on there to protect the frame as much as I can. I might even put some tape on that to protect the paint while it's tightened down. That's an idea. On the other end is going to be another bolt and washer, and what that's going to do is that's going to go down here, and I'm going to fit this onto the bike thusly, okay, the way it's going to fit. And when it goes up inside there, now this one doesn't go right up inside there right this minute because of course the washers are giving me a fit, but the way it's going to work is this. It goes up in here, and you gotta get it just in place just right. It goes up in there like that, okay. This side gets tightened together. The 2 nuts get tightened together. That holds it in place on this side. The other side is going to get a washer and a nut, okay, on the inside, not on the outside. So when I start to spread the frame, I will turn the nut going to the right, and that will spread the frame gently. And what I want to do is make sure that I measure that. Now, I tried to get a calipers yesterday, but the store only had one, had 2 actually. One was not wide enough or big enough. The other one had been gently opened and used, and I chose not to buy either one. So I'm going to do this a little haphazardly, but I'm going to give this a shot and see how well it goes. I'm smart enough to know not to go too far, and I'm smart enough to know not to go too aggressive, because if you do, you could end up breaking the weld on the frame, and you don't want to do that, okay. But we'll give this a shot and see what happens, okay. I'll be back in a little while.